Hello and happy Friday, guys. My name is Brandon, and today we're checking out quite a few tool deals from Lowe's and Home Depot to start our weekend off right, the only right way with tool discounts. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it. All right, now as we always do, we're going to start with Lowe's deal of the days. And like I said before, I think this was in yesterday's video or the day before, but they are doing something with Skil. Every single day, it seems like they are just trying to blow out their Skil tools. Good for us because it provides good discounts if you are in that line or want to get into that line or whatever. But my theory is I don't think Skil does all that well at Lowe's, so they're just trying to push it out and maybe turn into like an online or Amazon brand, which would make sense. I think they could do pretty well on Amazon, but I think with Lowe's, maybe not one of their best performing lines there. Makes sense. I don't know. That's my theory because they were just having so many tool deals on Skil. Even if you go to the store, at least mine, they're all on clearance. So anyway, you let me know what you think, but either way, we're gonna jump into it. Now, I mean, this Skil table saw stand, didn't even know they made that, $60. I guess that's okay. This jigsaw with the battery kit, $140. Their charger, $50. That's a brush tool. I would leave that up. Wouldn't even look at that. Their inflator, their sander, their laser levels. That seems pretty nice. Their impact driver for $80. Again, this is all kit. This comes with looks like a 4-amp-hour battery. All right, yeah, that's it. But anyway, some pretty good tool deals, but this has been ongoing, so again, guys, be on the lookout for that. If you want to take advantage of some sales, they're having that. All right, now moving on. Again, this is going all the way to February 12th. They're having this. Their 5-tool. This has been a pretty common sell, actually. Their 5-tool 12-volt combo kit, and this has been selling out like crazy. $150 for these 5 tools, as well as the other one, 5-tool $150. So you kind of have your choice if you want that. I think that's that radio or speaker light. Anyway, I think they're just trying to blow through the Skil line, but hey, good for us because that gives opportunities. So anyway, they're having those on sale. Now, something else that Lowe's is having on sale, Irwin's construction jack for $80. Normally $100 for one, but that is on sale for $80 if you're in need of something like that. Now, they're also having DeWalt's table saw for $299. This is a pretty common sale, usually always $299. So if you are in need of something like that, always wait because it's always going to go on sale for $300. Now, what we are going to switch to, and I think this is probably the first time that I've ever shown a Harbor Freight tool. Nothing against them, I just personally prefer, either Home Depot, Lowe's. I'm kind of already invested in those platforms, so not going to try to get into another one. But they do have some decent things if you are in need of something like very specific. But this, I thought was actually a really good sale. Now, speaking of table saws, and probably competitive with that DeWalt we just saw for $280. So for $20 cheaper, you're getting the Hercules table saw, which again, I think all of the specs wise are going to be almost identical. I think this is going to be the direct competitor with DeWalt. But hey, if you do shop at Harbor Freight and you're in that line already and you just like blue over yellow, I get it. But to be honest, my opinion, I think that DeWalt's going to be worth the extra $20. But hey, they are having that, so I thought that was pretty good. All right, now we're going to switch over to Home Depot because they have a lot of Ridgid sales going on and they don't get too much spotlight. So Ridgid, they kind of keep under, I'm sure, Milwaukee and Ryobi, so they're kind of left on the sidelines. But hey, I think Ridgid's a great value, and when you can find some on sale, then great thing to take advantage of. So this has been going on. They're having their buy one get one free. So this is their hammer drill and impact driver kit, and it comes with a 2-amp and 4-amp-hour max output battery for $250, and then plus you can get one of their free tools. Now, it's not going to be an extensive list, but they are throwing some pretty decent options, like that 6.5-inch circular saw. That is an amazing multi-tool. Their sander, blower, so the grinder, charger. Anyway, that is an excellent deal if you are trying to get into the Ridgid line. I don't think that's a bad line to get into at all. Now, this kind of similar for $50 less, so $199. I really can't tell the difference between this, but I mean, they're having it. Yeah, it's still the hammer drill, impact driver. You get that 2-amp, 4-amp-hour max output battery. I guess it's because you can't really choose your tool. It's already kind of chosen for you. So if you are already going to get that 6-port charger, then go with this one because you can save $50. Because I mean, again, same kit, and then you can get the same 6-port charger, and it's us $250. So yeah, I'm not too sure. Same thing with this, $199, except they're throwing in the grinder. So again, I think that's the same deal, but this one's actually $50 cheaper. So anyway, I bring that out. Obviously, go with this one if you're gonna get something like that. But besides that, $200 for a Ridgid hammer drill, impact driver, 2 of those max output batteries, and then an extra tool. That is a pretty fantastic deal from Ridgid. All right, now speaking of those batteries, they're having a 2 amp, 4 amp, and 6 amp hour max output battery for only $130. Now, if you didn't need all that power, which I don't see why you wouldn't, they're having a 3-pack of just their regular 2 amp hour batteries for $80. So if you just do need some extra batteries because you go through them a lot, then maybe that's not a bad deal. All right, now switching over, Ridgid is also having their cordless belt sander. Does come with just a regular 2 amp hour battery and charger for $150. Now they're also having their rear handle circular saw with an 8, and this is the top of the line battery, their 8 amp hour max output XP battery for $299. And that is an upgraded charger, it looks like. Of course, you get the bag, the saw, and then that battery alone. So I think that saw battery alone probably worth the $299, but that's not a bad deal if you are in need of a more powerful circular saw than just their regular one. Now, sticking with those 8 amp hour max output XP batteries, you can get 2 of them for $150, so not a bad deal there either. All right, switching gears just a little bit. We don't need all that power. They're having their subcompact drill driver kit. Does come with 2 of just the regular 2 amp hour batteries for only $90. And if you wanted to spend just a little bit more for $140, you can actually get the subcompact kit. So subcompact drill driver, impact driver, 2 of the 2 amp hour batteries, and then of course a nice bag to carry it all for $140. This is not a bad deal. I actually have this exact same kit, and this is pretty much what I replaced everything with because these have plenty of power for what you need for, and they're super compact, super light, comfortable. So I've been really enjoying them, and I've been pretty surprised with Ridgid's subcompact line. I also have their multi-tool, their one-handed recip saw. I've been kind of switching over to them because they have just a lot of power in such a small size, and I've been really impressed. I mean, some of their tools have been competing with some of the full-size tools. I mean, so for example, I have Cobalt's XTR recip saw. They're full size. I mean, that thing is huge. It's a monster, definitely powerful. And then I have Ridgid subcompact recip, one-handed recip saw. I put them side by side, and to be completely honest, I can't really tell a difference between power. If anything, I feel like Ridgid almost even cuts faster. So again, pretty impressed. I don't think you can go wrong with investing in this line at all if you are in need of something just, again, more compact, simple, with plenty of power to get it done. Anyway, so that is a great deal. Moving on from that, guys. Speaking of, now they are having their subcompact impact wrench kit, just 1 2 amp hour battery for the same $140. So not a bad deal there. Now, if you did need a little bit more power, wanted a little bit more for that, they're having that kind of same, that 2 amp, 4 amp, 6 amp hour max output battery with the same impact wrench for $219. So you're paying a little bit more for those extra batteries, which definitely worth it. Those batteries are a big upgrade, but if you didn't need all that, still going back to that one, that's not a bad deal for $140 for that impact wrench. All right, now we're going to switch over to Amazon for just a couple of deals here. Now, Bosch is having their 15-piece router bit set for $70, but then they're also having something where if you spend $100, you get $20 off on some of their select items. So if we switch over here to their 30-piece, yeah, right there it says save $20 at checkout. So for $80, so in that case, an extra $10, you're getting 15 more router bits, and from Bosch. So they make excellent router bits. I think that's definitely worth it. I mean, for an extra $10, I think I've paid $70 or $80 for one single bit. Maybe not that much, but close enough. It feels like. I mean, they can be super expensive. I think I might just get this just to replace everything because I have a bunch of single bits. But to have a case to be done for $80 from Bosch, that is a pretty excellent deal there. I mean, either one of those are pretty good, but I mean, for an extra $10, because they're having this deal, why not just go with that if you do a lot of routing? Now, kind of sticking on the same theme, we're going to kind of end where we started. If you didn't need all that and again wanted to save a little bit of money for that same set, so instead of 30-piece from Skil, they're having theirs on sale for $50. Again, you get that nice case. It kind of have everything sorted and cared in, but you are saving a little bit of money for the Skil brand of router bits. And now again, in my opinion, when it comes down to routers and routing, I think it's worth spending a little bit of extra money kind of investing in it, because you, in this case, you do kind of get what you pay for. I've had all of them: Bosch, Whiteside, Diablo, Void, whatever, Skil. I think I even have one, a router bit from Harbor Freight, because I needed it for that one day and they had it. They all work to be completely honest, but you can tell there's a difference. But if you are just getting started or needed to save money, I totally get it. I don't think that's a bad deal. I've used plenty of Skil router bits and they work fine. They cut well. So if you do want to save a little bit of money for $50, I don't think that's a bad deal. But if you are able to spend just the extra $30 for this set, 100% think it's well worth it to do that. I don't think you'll be disappointed with this router bit set from Bosch. But anyway, guys, that is all we had for you today. Hopefully you found something that you saw you liked in the video. If you did, drop a like down. I definitely appreciate that. And it'll mean a lot if you do subscribe to the channel, just so you don't miss out on all these upcoming future tool deals that we'll be going through. And with that being said, I hope everyone has a great and safe weekend. Y'all take care.